Welcome to Culture Crash, where we examine what's new and old in entertainment. It's an easy enough trap to fall in. For many of us, it may seem that more is always better. If a TV show gets 3 perfect seasons, we may crave a fourth, only to find that the quality dropped off significantly. I am an avid Stephen King reader, but do find that sometimes his long winded novels can overstay their welcomes. Similarly, I seem to remember growing up in an era when music albums just grew longer and longer. Musicians like Drake and Justin Timberlake have released hour-plus long albums. In fact, Drake specifically can seem in need of a good editor in the studio with him, as his albums regularly drag along for 80 or 90 minutes. Sometimes albums of this length can really rise to the occasion. Beyoncé's self-titled 2014 album comes to mind, but lately I've found myself feeling more and more that shorter, tighter albums are resonating with me more clearly. 21 Pilots is one of my favorite bands, but their 2018 album Trench felt like a bit of a drag. Its 56-minute runtime left me growing weary by its end, unsure of which track stood out or what the album's main point was. In contrast, their latest album, titled Scaled and Icy, has completely enthralled me, with a runtime of just 38 minutes. Olivia Rodrigo's debut album, Sour, runs just 34 minutes, and it is setting the world on fire, tearing up the record books and propelling the 18-year-old into superstardom. Ironically, I've spent more time listening to these tighter, shorter efforts than the longer works. With longer albums, I find myself coming back to a few songs and doing away with the larger body of work, whereas these shorter albums capture my attention in a way that brings me back to the full work time and time again. This is nothing new. The Beatles' landmark album Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band clocks in under 40 minutes, and it has resonated for more than 50 years. Of course, art deserves however long it needs to be expressed, but I have found a unique power in artists stripping down the self-indulgences and releasing tighter, more focused pieces of art. Both Scaled and Icy and Sour have been in heavy rotation in my house. They seem to say so much with their limited time, and I can't get enough of either. I'm Evan Rowe.